I'm Karina Michelle, and I'm here with my Epic Comic Cast co-host,
TC.
And welcome to Memed Episode 2.
Did you think we'd actually get to an episode 2?
No, I thought it was going to be like a one and done. But you guys really seem to like it, so we're going to keep putting out these episodes for you.
Yeah, so shout out to all you Epic Comic Cast listeners who actually made the transition and checked us out on YouTube, and hit that like button because, I mean, that encourages us to do more and put out more shows.
Better shows. Yes. And we started from like 0 subscribers, and now we have like 200 something.
Success.
You know what? And I know that's not like huge in terms of YouTube, but it's like huge in our hearts. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, and we have an awesome episode 2 for you guys today. We have 2 Zordons who are going to be part of our meme melee that are podcasts that actually inspired us to get into podcasting and start Epic Comic Cast. And the 2 Zordons that we're going to have going head to head are Alil from the League of Geekz Podcast going against Brian from Pop Culture Leftovers. So I can't wait for that. Why are you building Pop Culture Leftovers?
Because I still remember that podcast that you guys had where you guys went like super hard on me for my Fantastic Four review. They were like laughing at me.
That wasn't just them. That was the whole internet who was against you and your fan-forstic love.
You know what? It's still better than Batman v Superman though. Oh no, I said that on me.
I can't believe she did that.
Oh well, it's the truth. Anyways, water under the bridge, guys. I'm totally not going to be biased when we select a winner.
So I will
I'm not
decide the winner myself.
Oh, shush.
Look at it. She's in a yoga instructor position right now.
It's just better for my back. Can't sit like you.
All right, so enough nonsense. Let's go ahead and get to Mystery Meme.
So we have some exciting news for our mystery meme. You guys actually put in entries.
We have submissions.
Finally. We don't have to pretend or plant some.
So thank you guys for using the hashtag mystery meme either on Twitter or Instagram. We have chose a winner, and your meme will be featured at the end of the show. But let me just, you guys see this bad boy resting right here. We have a prize for the next week's winner of the mystery meme, and it's a Super Geek Box. And this is the month of May. This is May's Super Geek Box. It hasn't even been opened yet, and this will be a prize
for next week's show.
Next week's meme.
I'm so sorry we don't have a prize for the winner of this week's show. I feel really bad about that, but I'm sorry.
Continue to use the hashtag mystery meme. Send in the memes that you create, your own original memes, and you guys might take home this bad boy.
All right, guys, so let's get into our meme number 1.
So this meme is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it has the Power Ranger suits on top, and on the bottom it has Iron Man in different colors on the bottom, and it says what I see and what they see.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can kind of use this meme to talk about, what you thought about the Power Ranger suits. I
mean, they look super cool. They look like multifunctional. Like it's not just, spandex on the body.
Yeah, they can't really use the spandex and then the big bulky helmet. I mean, there's no protection there.
Yeah.
I guess against putties it would work, but against, real villains it wouldn't.
Yeah.
You want to know the first thing that popped in my head when I saw the suits?
What?
It was Michael Bay. I had Michael Bay flashbacks to like what he did with the Ninja Turtles, and because the Power Rangers were a property from our past, like we're 90s kids, that's what I thought. I was like, and also that it kind of looks like these suits would fit well into the Transformer universe in terms of they look like freaking Iron Man suits.
What do you think their Zords are gonna look like? That would fit
like a Transformer.
Yeah, like a Transformer. Exactly. But like I said, multifunctional. These suits are going to be able to do a lot of things. And it's going to be like fun little surprises, I feel like, in the movie when you get to see all the capabilities of them.
Yeah.
Because it's not just going to be, for protection. Those suits look bomb. But the helmets, is it just me or do the helmets have like super long faces?
They do.
They have like elongated faces. I don't know. I was such a fan of the original design of the helmets. I think they should have kept the helmets
were awesome.
A little bit more, 90s.
Yeah.
I think they killed it.
I like how they have the little spirit animal in the chest thing. I just hope it doesn't, we don't get a tri-beam from
triangular chest blast. Dude, I feel like they are. I mean, I feel like they will.
And there are a lot of very cool fan art, spreading across the internet in terms of, I think Boss Logic himself, our friend Boss Logic, actually manipped. He has a Power Ranger suit, like take it off like Iron Man.
Yeah.
And then also there's a lot of new Rita Repulsa art.
You know what though? If Kimberly had that, if Kimberly, the person who's playing the Pink Ranger, because her Zord is like a bird.
Yeah.
If she had something that could make her fly, that would be super cool.
Like a jetpack with wings.
Like Falcon. Like Falcon. Yeah. If she could like just take off, that'd be so cool. So guys, check out this fan manipulated image of Elizabeth Banks as like old school Rita Repulsa.
Yeah, he actually long
hair with the pointy ends.
Long headdress or whatever she wears.
I mean, that's cool.
And there's also
Boss Logic did another one too.
Yeah, there's also one going around of it's Rita Repulso's new look, but they photoshopped it to make it look gold like Scorpina. Like this would make an awesome live action Scorpina.
If you look at like what's going on with like her head, because you know Scorpina had like that scorpion tail sculpt on her head.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
Yeah.
They should. I don't know, man. This kind of makes me not really like the Rita Repulsa we're getting.
I don't know, we'll see, but they have the opportunity to do one of the best and most epic post-credit scenes ever, and that is
you and your post-credit scenes.
I'm a freaking.
I'm a fan of post-credit scenes too.
They can have Rita Repulsa creating the green flame or the green coin, and the Green Ranger, stepping up and be like, "I got your back, Rita."
Yeah.
Or yes, Master.
Or yeah, maybe just showing the candle.
The candle, the green flame, something like that. Mm-hmm. But the Green Ranger should be a post-credit scene. I think give us a full movie of just the Rangers in the squad, and then save something, or maybe Lord Zed. Ooh. A nice Lord Zed post-credit scene.
Maybe you just see his like throne.
If they want to introduce Tommy.
Dude, imagine what Lord Zed would look like in like a Power Ranger movie. Because even back then, he was like super creepy. His aesthetic was so cool.
I'm actually going to post a picture right now or make a slide of it. It's an awesome Lord Zed fan creation, but it looks freaking amazing.
You know what? The fans, man. The fans like take these properties and like, this is what I want.
Can the fans make these movies?
Yeah, I know. Whoever made these images, they should be hired on these sets or whatever.
Alright, so that's it for this thing. Let's get into meme number 2.
Alright, you guys. This, I know what you're going to say. Like, more Batman v Superman hate. Because our last episode was Batman v Superman heavy in the hate.
Yeah, those 7 dislikes probably came from like
Batman v Superman
fanboys.
But I mean, come on, dude. Like, a cameo character having more lines than a main character?
His name is in the movie. Is Batman v Superman, and he has less lines of dialogue than a cameo in Civil War.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. And that goes back to our original problem that we had with Batman v Superman. Like, let Superman speak. You know, when he was approaching Batman about like, what are you doing? I need you to help me. Like, Batman was fight first, ask questions later.
Yeah, and then
let him speak.
When he stood trial on the stand, they didn't even let him say one word. They teased us.
We talked about this on the podcast, but like that scene would have been so well done if Superman was actually on trial and he actually got to, say his piece.
Yeah, because he didn't explain himself at all for all the damage he caused. He was just like,
yeah. And this whole movie was supposed to be about Superman answering for all of this destruction. What did he answer? He didn't do nothing. He didn't even say anything. And I can't even remember any memorable line that Henry Cavill
Superman's
delivered.
lines were dry and bland, just like the DCU. So right now, in Jeff Johns, I trust right now. That's all I'm going to say about that.
That is huge news. That is huge news.
Not to mention that Spider-Man's dialogue in the movie was so Spider-Man. He was quippy. He was everything we love, the essence of the true Spider-Man character. But this Superman that Zack Snyder tried to present to us is not Superman.
Yeah.
That's why his lines feel flat and dry and bland. They're like, this is a different take on Superman. This is not the definitive Superman that we all know. And
the Boy Scout.
The Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Spider-Man's dialogue is just so Spider-Man, so fun.
I think the only thing I remember him saying is, the bat is dead. Bury it.
Bury it.
Why? Why should he?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
When your light in the sky flashes, don't come. Why?
I mean, you have the movie.
You didn't explain yourself.
You have the movie going through the difficulty of trying to fit all these characters in, like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Lex, and all these other stuff. But Civil War did the same thing.
Yeah.
So how many characters did Civil War have?
Thousands.
And they still gave Spider-Man, a very good showing, and his lines were great.
And it also, showcased.
Did Captain America or Iron Man's lines get taken, or
no? And this was a Captain America film.
Were their roles downplayed because of Spider-Man's cameo?
No, not at all.
But Superman, man, those lines were just not memorable, dry, and just like the DCU.
Confusing, because why does he want? Why is he saying these things? Doesn't make any sense. And the moment that would have been a perfect spot to showcase, Superman at the trial, you completely ruined it because you did the explosion.
Yeah.
Completely ruined it. Have the explosion happen 5 minutes later, have Superman actually defend himself, and it still would have made for an okay scene.
Alright, so that's it for meme number 2. Let's get into our last meme.
Alright, you guys, I know what you're going to say. Rotten Tomatoes is not the be-all, end-all.
Yeah, if you guys listen to Rotten Tomatoes, then you guys are fools.
We understand. We get that. But I feel like Rotten Tomatoes is like I don't know, a good portion of the population.
It affects people's opinions before going into movies.
Because you know what?
Those that seek out
I don't know about you,
Tomatoes.
but what's the first thing you do when a movie comes out?
Well, that's because
I go to Rotten Tomatoes. What's the audience score? What does the critic say?
Yeah.
What's I average between the two?
And the meme that we showed you, that was an older meme, so I think it was lower, like a 40 something, but now it's currently sitting like a 51%.
Yeah.
But
which is exactly split down the middle. We're split about this.
The reason we put this meme in is because it's got the crying Michael Jordan face.
Dude,
guys.
Where did that picture originate from?
It was from Michael Jordan's Hall of Fame speech where he was just crying. Everyone just posts it like they superimpose his face onto different things.
I was gonna say, like, where was he in tears like that at?
It was his Hall of Fame speech.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah,
I wonder if he knows what kind of impact he's had on the internet.
Whoever the artist was, I mean, they did a great job of turning him into Apocalypse. And it's just funny that Apocalypse is crying at the reviews. X-Men Apocalypse comes out this week, and we can't wait to see it. We have hope for the movie.
By the way, speaking of reviews or early reviews, did you see that Suicide Squad reviews are coming out, or just initial reactions?
No, I didn't see that.
Pretty positive.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, that's
There's
good.
like screenshots of like critics saying like, just got out of an early review for Suicide Squad. Wow. You know, like things like that.
Wow.
What does that do for your heart?
I don't know. I've been burned twice, so
Yeah.
I don't know if I can. I want to, show me before I start to believe anything.
Yeah,
with
that's true.
DCEU.
We gotta wait a long time for that. What, like
Also,
August?
the new DC logo came out. You want to say anything about the DC? How's it look?
Looks like Monsters Inc.
It does look like Monsters Inc. I like how simplistic it is.
Yeah.
I hated the one previous where he's flipping the page or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
I didn't like that. I was a huge fan of the 70s one with the stars around the circle. But I like this. I think simpler is better sometimes, and this one looks awesome. So, anyway, that was meme number 3, and it's time for the
Meme Melee.
Alright guys, this is episode 2, and this is our second Meme Melee. Today we have two very epic podcasts going against each other. And first, we're going to introduce you guys to Brian of Pop Culture Leftovers. What's up, Brian?
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Not much, man. Now, I wanted to know, before we get into the Meme Melee, are we going to get, like, laid-back show host Brian, or are we going to get the Avenger Age of Ultron hating, the Funko Pop despising Darth Brian today?
Oh, Darth Brian, is he going to make an appearance? I don't know.
You don't like Funko Pops?
No.
I'm not a huge fan. Not a huge
They're
fan.
so cute.
Oh, that's the thing. I don't know. That's just not my thing. They just all look the same.
No, that's true.
Yeah, they're very basic.
They're basic.
Alright, so I'm going to go over the rules real quick. Basically, same as last time. You're going to have 30 seconds to tell us why the meme you chose should be the meme of the week. So, go ahead and first tell us which meme are you going with this week?
I'm going with the Power Rangers meme.
Okay, awesome choice. Alright, so I'm going to put a shot clock up now of 30 seconds. I'm going to count you down. 3, 2, 1, go for it.
Here's why my meme reigns supreme. Right now, Marvel Studios can do no wrong, and it looks like everyone is taking notice. And apparently the production company making Power Rangers thinks so too when they made their Ranger suits look like a Tony Stark invention, even down to what looks like an arc reactor on their chests. Marvel Studios has such a grip on pop culture right now that they are subliminally affecting characters' designs for other studios. It's morphin' time my fucking ass. Wait, what's that, Jarvis? Oh, he said I just won.
Wow,
that was great.
My God.
I think that was like under 30 seconds too.
I know.
Very good.
You didn't need the full 30 seconds to get it over.
I'm telling you, dude, they look so much like Star Trek.
Alright, thank you, Brian, for that pitch. And go ahead and tell everybody where they can find Pop Culture Leftovers.
Pop Culture Leftovers is available, everywhere. iTunes, Stitcher, Podbay, wherever you listen to your podcast. You can also check us out on the, interwebs, www.popcultureleftovers.com. We're on Instagram, Tumblr, everywhere.
Yeah, so awesome pitch, man. Thanks for being on the show. Is there anything that you want to say to Alil before he comes and tries to best your meme right now?
Let's see here. Alil, you're going down. Hot buttered or not, you're going down.
Awesome. All right, thanks, Brian. Thanks for being on the show.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, guys, so we just heard from Brian, and it's time to hear from what Alil do we have here? Do we have Hot Buttered Alil? Do we have Earth 2 Alil? Or do we have Earth 1?
You know, it's funny. I was thinking about if I was going to do something different, but it's Earth 1 Alil because of the meme I'm discussing. Earth 2 Alil, Earth 23 Alil. Probably would have been talking about a lot of different things, and I want to keep this a little more family friendly because that guy can be a little crazy.
All right, Alil, so you run the podcast called the League of Geekz Podcast. Go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you guys.
You can find us on basically everywhere. League Geekz, and that's Geeks with a Z. We're on Twitter at LOGEEKZ, Instagram at the League Geekz, Facebook. I don't even know what social media is out there anymore, man. There's everything.
Pretty much everywhere. You just go to Google, type in your name, and everything should pop up.
Hey, so Alil, you chose the Batman v Superman, Spider-Man line count meme.
Alright, so basically this meme is very simple. You got Spider-Man, you got Superman, you got Zack Snyder, who hates that character, and you got a group of guys who made a terrific movie in Civil War. I can't tell you anything differently. You have your name in the title and you have less lines than a guy who has a 30-minute extended cameo. You are a terrible director. Your writing crew is awful. DC bombed here with that movie. I know everybody, there's going to be a lot of hate for that, but you know what? It's a simple fact. That's all I gotta say about that. There's nothing else you need to say about that. That Spider-Man scene with the airport and everything that was perfect.
All right.
Was that over 30 seconds? I think it was over 30.
A little over 30
seconds. We'll give it to you. Over 30. Yeah. Did Spider-Man really have a 30-minute? Was he only in there for 30 minutes?
He was in there for, I think it was like 29, 28 minutes, somewhere around there.
Holy crap. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so wow, man. A very good argument, and we're going to have trouble debating on who's going to win this
you know what? You are probably going to get a lot of hate, because Batman v Superman is still a hot button issue.
I know it is. That's all right. You know what are you gonna do?
Yeah. All right. Is there anything you want to say to Brian before you guys see the episode and see the winner?
No, I don't know. Hey, Brian, you're a good dude, buddy. But guess what? Man of Steel sucked, and I know you feel. I know you feel the same now. So taste it, buddy. Taste it.
All kinds of shots fired at Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
All right, Alil. Thanks a lot for being with us on episode 2.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, so who are we going to pick as a winner? Both were really great. We're awesome.
Yeah, they both stepped up and brought their game today. I don't know. Well, you want to go first? Who do you think should win?
You know what? I'm going to go with Brian from Pop Culture Leftovers.
Now,
you might
why?
be shocked by that, but I mean, the fact that he said, basically Marvel's paving the way for all these things and everyone's drawing inspiration from Marvel and the MCU. I mean, he's totally right, because that is exactly what I saw. I saw Star Trek. I saw Iron Man. And I think, they were very inspired by that design.
Yeah, I want to say Alil, just because he made, all the Zack Snyder shots and jokes and about him hating the character of Superman, and how it's really blasphemy how his name Batman is in the freaking...
Yeah, it is.
Superman is in the freaking movie title.
And he drops some knowledge. Spider-Man was in that movie for 29 minutes?
Yeah, exactly.
Holy cow.
But in the end, I think I'm going to have to go with Brian, just because of the, like you said, the analogy of Marvel to everything else that's coming out. Like the Power Rangers suits.
Marvel is obviously king right now.
All right, so this week's winner, ding, ding, ding.
Pop Culture Leftovers. Brian, thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, thank you guys so much, and stay tuned for Mystery Meme.
Mystery Meme. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much to Pop Culture Leftovers and the League of Geekz podcast for being on the show. I'm not going to call you Zordons because I really don't like that word.
Oh gosh. But anyway, thank you, Brian and Alil, and hopefully you guys will be on a future episode, and hopefully you agreed on our winner.
I was totally not biased, by the way.
Go ahead.
Anyways, let's get into my favorite segment, the mystery meme. Yay, show it!
Alright, so I love this meme so much for many different reasons, and the winner of the mystery meme this week was by Nerd Geek Nation on Instagram, and it's just a picture of Superhero Second Chance, and it has different heroes who got a second chance in playing a superhero. We have Ryan Reynolds going from Green Lantern to Deadpool. We have Ben Affleck going from Daredevil to Batman. We have
Brandon Routh going from Superman to Adam, and Chris Evans going from Human Torch to Captain America.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about this meme.
If you think about it, Ryan Reynolds, this is your third chance.
Really?
You went from
Blade Trinity, does that count?
No, I'm talking about X-Men Origins. He went from Deadpool Weapon 11 to...
He was still Wade Wilson in that.
Yes.
He's still technically
The first
Deadpool.
act, yes, he was.
I thought you were going to talk about Blade Trinity. He was in a superhero movie before that.
No, I'm talking about his terrible Baraka
Well,
inspired.
let's talk about upgrades and downgrades, because from Daredevil to Batman, yay.
That is an upgrade.
From Human Torch to Captain America, yay.
Upgrade.
What's the other one? From
Superman to Adam? I mean, you go from playing the Man of Steel.
Yeah, from being Superman
Palmer.
to Adam. But I love his character on the CW. I think he's cool.
He's perfect as Adam.
He's quirky, he's great as Adam. But in terms of character, it's a downgrade.
And what was the last one? Green Lantern to Deadpool. I mean, they're pretty much even. I'm such a huge fan of both.
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, Deadpool is super popular right now. I think now more popular in the mainstream than Green Lantern.
Speaking of Deadpool, did you hear about casting rumors for Cable?
Nope. Kevin Nash, was he rumored?
That's so cool. I would love to see Kevin Nash as Cable. I'm such a huge fan of Kevin Nash. I think he's a great actor.
Yeah, it would be cool to see him interact with Ryan Reynolds. I think they could be funny together.
They would be hilarious together.
Also, what's his name? Clay from Sons of Anarchy.
I don't know who that is. Oh, Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman. I don't know. Ron Perlman to me will always be Hellboy. He's like, we gotta give other actors a chance. Actors who have already been heroes, let's give somebody else a chance.
Not everybody is clamoring to be a superhero, okay?
No, I don't think that's true.
Nowadays,
I bet you with all the success of the MCU and all stuff like that, people are just like, yeah, that sounds fun. Why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah.
If they asked me, like, Karina, do you want to be Captain Marvel? I'd be like, yes, absolutely yes. I don't care about the script. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why.
All right, so thank you to Nerd Geek Nation for being our mystery meme and winner of the meme of the week.
Yes. And that is going to do it for Meme Episode 2. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that like button. Show us that you guys want more episodes. We're going to eventually have content going up each and every week, whether it be a new segment, TC's Tweets for YouTube, or your own very segment, which she hasn't named yet.
It's going to be like, what's streaming?
Yeah.
I like
so
that.
Memes is probably going to go up once every 2 weeks, but you will have something in between to stay tuned to. So I hope you guys stick with us. Hope you hit that subscribe button.
And as always, I'm Karina Michelle.
And I'm TC.
And make your day an epic one. What?